What is good, Raider Nation? Is your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's jump right into the topic of this video. Today I wanted to analyze the film from the Week 8 matchup versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I wanted to focus on the offensive line and just analyze what I noticed and ultimately talk about certain changes I think we should make up front moving forward for the rest of the regular season. But without further ado, let's jump right into the tape. So on this first rep, we're going to focus on right guard Jordan Meredith. Here he does a really good job in this run rep, helps open up a nice running lane to the outside. Now on this rep though, I'm not really sure why Madison didn't try to bounce this towards the outside, towards that running lane. Not sure why he didn't try to bounce this outside instead of trying to go right into the traffic. But right here, I really like this rep from Meredith. Once again, we got right guard Jordan Meredith in the run game. Watch him once again do a really good job in this outside zone run, opening up a nice little cutback lane for Alexander Madison right here. This time we got Meredith in pass protection, and here he does a really good job in this one-on-one matchup, which helps give quarterback Gardner Minshew a nice clean pocket to get this pass off to Brock Bowers along the sideline. Good stuff right here. Now here on this rep, I did notice we're going to have a miscommunication on that right side of the offensive line. And we got two linemen blocking one defender. And to me, this looks like Jordan Meredith should have picked up the blitzing linebacker off the edge. And it ultimately cost the Raiders right here, giving up the sack. Now here, this is another solid rep from Jordan Meredith on this inside zone run, but the play just gets absolutely blown up by Chris Jones, creating that push in the inside on Andre James. And also we got a missed block from Brock Bowers off the edge. And these two factors just led to them blowing up this run play for us. Also, another thing with Jordan Meredith is he's pretty athletic for a guard. He does a good job consistently getting into the second level like we see on this one, and also getting to the outside on this play action pass. And he can also do this in the screen game, so I like the athleticism he brings to the table. Here we got another really solid rep in pass protection from Meredith, going up against defensive tackle Chris Jones, which is never an easy task. Now he does get some help from Andre James, but there's no doubt that Jordan Meredith did the bulk of the work on this rep. Just really solid stuff right here. Here is another good rep in pass protection from Meredith, going up against defensive end George Karlaftis, and he's able to win the hand battle, and he gives Gardner Minshew just enough time to get this throw off. Now in this rep though, we're going to focus on right tackle rookie DJ Glaze and just talk about a welcome to the NFL moment from him, going up against one of the best interior defensive linemen in the game in Chris Jones, and he just absolutely gets the best of him on this rep. He completely beats him right off the line. He's able to get his left arm behind him and push him to the ground and essentially leaves him in the dust. So yeah, he got absolutely cooked on this rep, but I really do like what I see from DJ Glaze overall. He's going to be fine as a rookie. And speaking of rookies, let's watch this really good rep by Jackson Powers-Johnson with the double team on Chris Jones, and just watch him just lead the way, pushing him back damn near 10 yards. Absolutely great stuff right here. This time we got Jordan Meredith matched up on Chris Jones once again in pass protection. And really on this one, he didn't really need any help in a double team or anything like that. He gets physical off the line and he forces him to the outside, which gives Gardner Minshew plenty of time for this play to develop and for us to ultimately get the first down. Now, not gonna lie, on this rep, the Raiders are going to need a better option at the running back spot when it comes to helping in pass protection and in chip blocks, because as you can see on this rep by Amir Abdullah, this is just not cutting it for what we got. Bad play right here. Now, the goal line is still an area where this offensive line still needs to improve on tremendously. Here on 3rd and goal, we got Jackson Powers-Johnson and Andre James get absolutely demolished on this play. And this was a critical possession for us in the game where we had Great field position off of that Trayvon Merrick interception. And it was just a wasted opportunity here for the Raiders. Unfortunately, we left this drive with 0 points on the board, even though we started at the 2-yard line. And one thing I did notice is late in the ball game, we went with a different look on the offensive line. As you can see here, you got Jackson Powers-Johnson at center and Cody Whitehair came in at left guard. So could this be something that the Raiders end up doing moving forward? So overall, analyzing the tape this week for the offensive line, one player I just want to give a huge shout out to is Jordan Meredith. He's been showing very solid tape, not just this week, but also last week as well. With the absence of Dylan Parham, I always kind of saw Jordan Meredith as a nice rotation piece for this offensive line who has the versatility to play in multiple different spots up front. But the way he's been looking the last 2 weeks, I mean, to me, he is seriously making a push to get some starter reps moving forward. And when I sit back and just analyze this offensive line, I feel like, look, I like the pieces we have in Jackson Powers-Johnson. I like DJ Glaze at the right tackle spot, but just looking at it, I think the odd man out very well should be center Andre James. To me, Andre James is just not going to be the future of this offensive line at the center position. The Raiders, to me, should seriously consider moving Jackson Powers-Johnson full-time to his natural position at center. It is a position he is very familiar with. He thrived at the center position, playing in college, and that's ultimately what led him to become a second-round draft pick at that position. And honestly, I would not mind to see us put Jordan Meredith at the right guard spot, and hopefully Dylan Parham can come back soon, and I would like to see him at the left guard position. And one thing about Jordan Meredith is he still is relatively young, as he is only 26 years of age. So I would like to see more of a youth movement for this offensive line, trying to find the future 5-man rotation up front. And to me, that should really consist of Jackson Powers-Johnson at the center position. Now, this offseason, we did sign Andre James to a 3-year contract, but we have an out on his deal after the 2025 season. But it's not like he's making a crazy amount of money. He's making approximately $6 to $7 million per year. So for that kind of money, it's not a deal breaker to have him sit on the bench while we try something new out on the offensive line. And really at this point, the Raiders being 2-6, essentially the season is over. Why not try different things? Why not go with the younger guy in Jackson Powers-Johnson at center and Jordan Meredith at the right guard position? And mind you, last week against the Kansas City Chiefs, that was a really tough matchup for this offensive line. And Jordan Meredith and Jackson Powers-Johnson overall played really well. And that Kansas City defensive line is no joke. So we could see them play even better down the road. And like I said, with the season essentially over, I would like to see us get younger at the offensive line position and essentially already start the developmental process of Jackson Powers-Johnson as a true center in the NFL. And ultimately, let's just see what we truly have with Jordan Meredith. But Raider Nation, I definitely want to get your guys' feedback on this topic. Do you guys think we should make this change on the offensive line moving forward? Let me know in that comment section down below. But with that being said, Raider Nation, that's all for you guys in today's video. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.